Okay guys, let me just do this quick video in response to the queries that I still continue to receive coming from our new shooters. These are actually common encounters that our new shooter experience. Okay, this is the issue of hand slap, fork hit, or hand hit. Okay, let me simplify this. Okay, hand slap is always associated with improper setup. Improper setup in the sense that you are using too much of a band, too light of an ammo. So it means overbanding. When you have too strong of a band, too light of an ammo, that is a guaranteed hand slap. Especially for those who are obsessed with speed and power. Speed and power is good, but be mindful of your band ammo ratio. The reason for that is this. When you draw your sling, your band generates that energy. And if your ammo is too light, it has no sufficient mass to contain that energy. When you release it, it retracts right away and hits you back. Okay, that is why you experience hand slap. The worst scenario of improper band ammo ratio is too strong of a band. When you draw the band, as it generates energy, it doesn't feel the presence of an ammo because it's too light. When you release it, it retracts right away and the ammo is still in the pouch. When it retracts, it hits you back. Okay, so that is the danger of overbanding. Always be mindful of the band ammo ratio. It means that the thickness of your band must be appropriate with the ammo you use to avoid hand slap. Another issue that they commonly encounter is fork hit or hand hit. Fork hit or hand hit is an issue of form. You may have the appropriate band ammo ratio, but your form is poor. So what I'm trying to say is this. It is a question of form. When you hold your frame, you may not be holding it square enough. You may either be holding it leaning forward, tilting forward, or downward. What is the issue of that? The issue of that is this. As you draw that, the other band stretches more, the other one stretches less. So in terms of energy generation, the other one develops more, or the other one stores more energy, the other one less. So the tendency of that is your ammo to fly high or low, and that will hit your thumb or will hit your hands or your fork. Also, inadvertently, sometimes we don't fold our pouch evenly. You may be holding it square, but for some reason, inadvertently, as we are so excited to shoot our slingshot, we don't fold our pouch evenly. Pouch must be folded evenly all the time because that will result to the other band stretching more, the other band stretching less. So they have an even energy. So that is also the tendency when it flies high and low and hits your fork. Okay, especially for those who are shooting TTF, since TTF, your ammo travels through the fork. So when it fly high and low, the tendency it will hit your fork. But even OTT shooters, over-the-top shooters, experience the same thing, especially for those who are holding their frame too tight. Again, make sure that you do not hold your frame too tight to the point that you are almost squishing it without even knowing it, that you are holding it too tight. The tendency of that is when you release, as you release, you tilt the frame. You tilt the frame. So as you tilt the frame, that is a natural reflex because you're holding it too tight. You put too much energy and too much pressure on your hands as you hold it. When you release it, you tilt the frame. And that is why you hit the fork or you hit your hand. Okay? Common issue of this is for those who are shooting with thumb support. Thumb support holders, thumb support is good. I shoot also with thumb support. But when you hold it too tight, thumb support, and you put too much pressure on your thumb right there, as you release it, you may not notice it, that as you release it, your thumb also pushes the frame. And when it pushes the frame that you release, it tilts the frame. And that is why you hit your hand, you hit your fork. So those are the possibles, and always be mindful when the way you hold your frame. Don't hold it too tight, just hold it enough, and relax, and so that when you release, you can feel that it releases smooth, it travels smooth. Okay, so those are the things that you must be mindful. Hand slop is associated with improper setup, too much of a bad, too light of an ammo. Hand hit, fork hit is an issue of form. So I hope this helps. I want you to enjoy your slingshot as much as I do. So be mindful of those. I hope these tips helps. Thank you.